Hey, so enough of you asked about this for me to figure it was worth like showing it off, and like exhibiting like all the little things about it and why I like it. But this is the Savotta kantamus 60-liter pack. Usable. I mean, you could probably fit like 80 liters in it if you really wanted to. If you didn't have like something here, you could use these clips on the side and attach day packs here. Other Savotta packs are compatible with this, and pretty much anything that's got like little clips like that, you can sit right there. You can put it along the sides. You can replace this topper with a pack if you want, because you can remove it with these straps right here. But I'm just gonna go over it real quick. So this is the stove, the camp stove. Got like the little smile on it. It's the classic one. If you know anything about Savotta, you know about the stove. But it's like you fold it up, and there's the little smile. The little wood stove. And then I also keep a fire starter and stuff in there, but I don't want to get it out right now. This is another one of their bags. This is a 10 liter. This is just a bunch of admin stuff. I got like a little pump for my inflatable bag. I got my headlamp. I got an extra filter for my grail. Like tools, just general stuff here. But that's just attached by Pal/Molly. That's, you know, standard stuff. Same thing with this. This is just a grail. Got some chem lights. And then I also got this, which is a one-way spigot to refill a hydration bladder, which right now my hydration bladder is in my fridge, and the tube's like right there drying because I just used it. But you can fill this up with purified water, stick the cap right on top, hold it upside down. This plugs into the end. And then if you elevate it up, water will drain into your hydration bladder while you're still walking. Pretty cool. And then just like some Neosporin, like some wet wipes, some chapstick, basic stuff. This is a Varostelica ripoff IFAC. And that's just got a North American Rescue IFAC refill in it, and a nasopharyngeal airway, and some quick clotting gauze, and some clothing scissors, as well as Sharpie, gauze, bandage wrap, stuff like that. I don't have like a full-on bandage because it's just a lot of space, and realistically, like if I was gonna go out, yeah, sure, but like an event like this, I'm not too worried about it, as long as I got the tourniquet, which I got 2 in there. So this is just for me because I live in Florida, which is 90% fucking swamp, and it pisses me off. So got myself some anti-mosquito shit. But onto the pack. So you got a little zipper up here, clip for your keys, put like your wallet and your keys and shit in there, notes if you want to. That's just like general. Along this side, you have a little pouch right along the side that does not go into the main bag. This just chills. I keep my copy of Humper Monkey because it's my favorite fucking, it's my favorite U.S. Army ghost story, and it's fun to read when you're out camping. But you can put basically whatever you want in there. Anything thin that fits. I've also got my rain cover for it. Rain cover for my bag in there. Also Savotta. Just because, it's built to the size of their pack. On the opposite side, you have another zipper, but this one goes to the pack. So you unzip it from, here we go, at the bottom, and that's just inside the pack. Like I can grab shit and pull it out. So if you put, light stuff over here, heavy stuff towards the back, I can grab my ground sheet real fast if I need it. Like if I'm gonna eat or something, I just throw it on the ground. And then I can throw it back, and I don't have to like unpack my bag or anything. Real nice. I think it's convenient. I like it. This is something that I did that is not standard. This is a bit of a jury rig. But here, I've got a Kafaru gun bearer attached to the pack. So I can adjust this out, down as far as I want, put my buttstock here, and then wrap it around the gun up top, and attach my gun to the side of my bag. So now the 9 pounds, depending on the rifle, right? Like I did this for hunting. My K31 is like 9.5 pounds, and it's just a massive pain in the ass. So if you're walking in with the shit, like, I'm sure you can imagine it gets really old really fast. So, you know, you put your gun on your bag, and now the weight's at your hips as opposed to the weight being in your arms, and also, you know, shoulder stress. That's just standard. Opposite side pouch, I've just got a little e-tool. Like, I'm sure there's a better way to mount it. I know Savotta makes a mount for it, but I was running out of MOLLE space, and it just fits, and it's not like tearing or anything, so I don't care. Over here, you got a little bit of webbing here. Got a Gerber multi-tool and a Savotta multi-tool pouch. This is a Helicon Tex compass pouch with like an Amazon compass, but it's like, you know, land navigation one. It's got like the flip out. It's got like the degree markers. Like he's at 40. I'm sure there's terminology for it, but I don't have to learn that just yet, so I'm not too worried about it. But this is what I really like. So right here, the back pad is not a back pad. It comes with a little piece of foam, and you can absolutely use that as a seating pad. You do not have to do what I did, which is spend another $20, $30. But you can also get the Savotta sitting pad, which naturally unfolds into a whole thing for when you're cooking or you're chilling at a camp or whatever you're doing, or you just need to take a break and you want to sit somewhere soft. I usually sit on it like this because I'm not moving too much, but if I'm in my sleeping bag, sometimes I'll put this on the ground near where my butt is underneath my sleeping pad, so I get a little bit of extra cushioning. Set that off to the side. But yeah, you can put other stuff in here if you really want to. You could probably put the cooking kit, the camp stove in there. And it does have natural padding just built in, more than just the stuff that I took out. It did come with a big piece of foam. You can absolutely use that for this purpose. I just got that because it's waterproof, and I like it. And then lastly, up here, this pack, my waterproof Flecktarn smock, but it fills it out pretty nice. And I mean, all of this is usable. I mean, this doesn't just like cut off up here or something. Like, it's down into here, all around. And as I said before, Savotta on their website or on Varostelica sells them too. They sell straps for this, and you can unclip this from the bag. It's got some MOLLE there, and you can attach it to the back of your plate carrier with some MOLLE clips if you want to. You can put straps on it that Varostelica and Savotta sell, and wear it as a backpack, as like a little thing, if you're not too worried about it. Like, let's say, I don't know, you're pheasant hunting or something, right? You don't want to carry all this shit the whole time. You're moving quick with a shotgun, or you don't want to lug it all the way back. Like, this can easily fit like one or two. And if that's all you get, then you're A-okay. You just leave it empty, you wear whatever you've gotten on in there, or you take out whatever you got in there, and you like leave it at camp. Then we've got the roll top. This is what I mean when I say it's advertised as a 60 liter, but it can reasonably be more, because I've got this thing pretty well compressed already. Like, you realistically only need 1 or 2 rollovers, and my stuff ends like here. I've got all this extra space if I wanted to grab something. If I, like, so I can set of clothes. Easy, whatever you want. You're good to go. Like, it ain't no thing. Inside, it does have a hydration pouch built in. So let's see if I can get that. Right here. It's got a hydration pouch with a clip for you to hook your hydration pouch onto. If you want to keep it at the small of your back and not have it sink too far down, because as hydration pouches are known to do. This is just my cooking kit. This is just my food in a dry bag. But there's a not insignificant amount of space. Like there's clothing. Here's ground mat. And then here is this is a 35 liter bag. That's got all my sleeping bag and tents in it. And you've got just all this space to work with. You do need to figure out how to properly lay out all your stuff once you have it set together, because it has a tendency, because it doesn't have a frame along the bottom. It only has a frame along the back. So your stuff will like kind of compress down. It can be a little bit of a pain for the bag to stay upright when you're not wearing it. Like if you just set it down on the ground, it can be a pain for it to just stay straight up. But once you figure out how to pack it properly and you realize that you need to compress your sleep system in a dry bag to get all the air out of it so that it doesn't settle over time, you can easily like get it to shape itself and want to stay upright. Pretty much no problem. I really like it. I don't know if it's worth the $400 something they're charging for it, especially with the import tariffs. If the import tariffs were, nothing again, then I'd say it's a buy all day. With the import tariffs, it takes the price from like $460 to like to just barely under $600, and that's kind of a pretty penny to buy. But I mean, it feels solid. Like all of the reviews that you'll see, like whether it's like on /K or you see like YouTubers talking about it, whenever somebody says buy Savotta if you want gear your grandkids will use, they are not lying. This is, and it's difficult to explain unless you see it in person. This is the nicest webbing I've held in my life. This shit is incredibly solid. It's got a really nice coloring to it, but it isn't just like normal nylon webbing. Like I can go get some Amazon shit, right? I can go get some Amazon shit, and you know what I mean when I say the webbing feels cheap. It feels like, especially if, those of you who've played Airsoft with like cheap Amazon gear before, you know what I mean. Stuff starts to tear, seams come undone, and then the webbing just starts to feel like squicky is the best way I can put it. Like a glass you ran through the wash 12 times. It just feels gross. It feels wrong. This does not feel like that. I've had like weekends where this was like in the sun for all day for like 4 days straight in Florida. I've only had the bag for about 4 or 5 months now. So let's say like early fall, late summer. But I mean, it was a good 80, 90 degrees outside, and it worked just fine. It hasn't felt, it looks, the way it looks right now is the way it looked when I got it. And I've easily put at least 60 miles of ruck with this thing. Most of it through Florida swamps. It's a quality, solid-ass product. You're not going to find something this strong other places. You're going to find stuff that's nice. Like, there are plenty of American options. Mystery Ranch gets a name dropped quite a bit. Some of the Burla Stock stuff. Hell, these are all Burla Stock dry bags. A Burla Stock's real solid too. If you don't want to pay the import duties, I'd go with them. But if you know how to use a freight forwarder, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, and you can make your own customs paperwork, and you can do a little something, something if you want to. I'm not saying I did, not saying I didn't. You can get this for MSRP, and I'd say it's absolutely worth it at that price.